Hey Ronald, so welcome to Peru. So we're really happy you're here. So I guess it's a really good experience for you to be here. So I guess you were last night at the game. So how was the expectation for you? How was the feeling on the field, you know?
Yeah, maybe it's. I think that the emotions are in Holland and Europe are the same a little bit. Only it will be celebrated another way. And the Latins have, of course, that it's when the match is coming more to when the kickoff is. Everybody on the street, in the cars, everybody gets nervous, more nervous, and it's only you hear cars boom, 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 and it was a complete experience. I liked it because it's so different as it normally is. Completely chaos, but not really chaos because everybody wants to go to the game. So it's not a chaos to make chaos. No, it looks like a chaos, but everyone wants to go into the stadium. And yeah, we've seen, of course, a nice match. It was good first half, and maybe the second half was a little bit, keep the 2-0. And Peru deserved the win. So yeah. And everybody who gets crazy afterwards. So that's really funny. And that about how it is in Holland, in Emmen, for example. We are in an very old stadium, but every game is sold out, even after the relegation. And home games are a complete madhouse. And when you sometimes visit this from abroad, then and they've seen it once how it is. It's also special. Of course, much smaller than what we have seen last night, of course. And what also nice about Peru is that we have also the same in Holland. That is that you have a lot of countries, and they're going to the national team, and they go on in a shirt from their club, which club they support. In Holland, everything is orange. Yesterday evening, everything is the bicolor from Peru. So it's only that's only the fans are one, and that's also very nice to see. And then it very quickly can go completely crazy. Yeah, it's a great guy. Also, not only on the pitch but also in the dressing room, and you see that sometimes Miguel has a motivation speech for the other players in the dressing room, and then he starts in English, but then when the real emotions are coming, then he's switching to Spanish. No, not every player understands Spanish, but it's not needed to understand Spanish because the emotion what he brings is so much that you exactly know what he means, and that's really nice about him. He's you can count on him. He's always there. You see it even with opponents that in the league we are now, that there is certain respect from players from the opponent. Because he's fair, can be hard, and he's the perfect defender for us. Yeah, I think that Sergio had a good first half, and then second half was only with a couple of good moments. But the whole second half was not another thing that the national coach was happy about it. But it was more to defend the 2-0. And Sergio. Got a little bit tired and a small injury, and then he went off the pitch. But I think he played a good match, especially the first half. Also with Ronald Lubbers, of course, and you saw when Miguel was disappointed before the game, of course, because he was hit by COVID, and was tested negative, but it was on the last day, so it was too short of time, and then. National coach didn't want to take any risk. I think that was his decision about that. But that's he was disappointed, but he was also very happy afterwards. And you can see that on Miguel that he is he's also from the team, and that's good about a Parisian team that they also look like a team, and that's also good to see that there are no special players in that team. Everybody gets his role, and that's very good. Yeah, you never know. So I'm keeping contact, not daily, but a couple of times a week with Carlos here from Lima, and we've yesterday had I had my round tour at Sporting Cristal, and also impressed with the project, what is going on there, and how they do it with the youth. It's very good, I think, and believe also in that program what they are doing. So we keep contact, and we're trying to do maybe a little bit more to extend it or what, but it's not. It's too difficult to say now which players are interesting, yes or no.
Yeah, yes.
And first we want to have promotion from us again. That should not be a big problem. But okay, it is football.
Maybe you can say us about the specific player right now, right? But I guess how was yesterday when you were watching the game? So this player is wow. I would love to have him on my team.
Yeah, there were a lot of them, but it's Renato also know that yeah, I love him as a player as well, of course, and he played also a long time in Holland, and he is yeah, but he also loves the country as well. So that's yeah, you never know that young guys maybe are more interesting in the future. It's depending also about how they call it in Holland, the non-EU salary, because we have a certain cap for that, and then so it's always depending a little bit how that develops. So right. that's so a lot of things. And we have next season, of course, the World Cup in middle of the season. So that's also a strange situation for players this time, and yeah, we will see what happens in the summer. Yeah, and I think one of these, I think it's the Emirates. They are, I think, in third in one group, and the other group is Australia, I think, on the third place.
Yeah. Again, gonna to win.
And the winner.
This game is gonna play Australia.
Yeah, I think that the Emirates should be Peru, not a big problem. But I think, but Australia, you never know, because everything should have to do with what Peru showed last night, that they're really a team, and Australia can do it as well. Then it can be a hard clash between both countries. Yeah. But on the other side, I think that when Peru go on like last night, I give them a big chance that they get to the World Cup. Yeah.
You're right.
You mean Sporting Cristal especially? Yeah, no, I think that was very interesting to see, because Peru, you have Lima, but outside Lima, then it's always very difficult for young players to get a good football education, and how they have arranged everything for these young players so that they can concentrate completely on football, and that's yeah, the thing what we don't have at our club, and so maybe yeah, I think there are very interesting things in the whole thing, and it's also, you see that it's not only football, it's also a social way. And I think that they do it in the right way at the moment, and interesting project, and I think we can in that part learn from each other.
Okay.
Yeah, but Miguel is end of his contract in the summer. We have to wait a little bit, because what I said about the non-EU cap is they know we in the first week of May. Not earlier, so you have always to wait what kind of things, restrictions, what they are making, and we're talking at the moment already how we can do it for after the summer, and of course Miguel also he's not 20 anymore, so you have to think about his all day as well, about in a financial way. That's pretty normal, I think, and that's. So that's a mixture. The feeling is good for him in Emmen, but it's, we are together on the table and are talking with Carlos as well about it, and it is, there should be a solution what for everybody is what feels good. So that's could be that Miguel stays. Maybe it's better for him not to do, but we are talking about it, how it is going on, and we will see. It's not difficult to say at the moment how it will be. So that's difficult. Yeah. Yeah, right. I think also that when we have promotion again, that it's and that will, I think we will succeed in that, and then will be the position for Miguel maybe also in a different way, because then he is playing against weekly against Ajax and against Feyenoord and against the bigger clubs, so he will be another way on the radar for the the coach of the national team, of course. So that could be in his benefit as well, because we have the World Cup middle of the season. So it's quite risky to move to another club, because it's only a short period. Yeah. It will be a strange season with a World Cup in the middle of the season. So we will see. Yeah, but when it does me as a person, then I really love that he stay on at Emmen, because it's a nice person. Yeah, it is. Yeah.